Hey guys, welcome back to Black Desert. I'm not going to do any edits with this video today. I'm just going to talk about, I guess, the whole pay-to-win rant situation about Black Desert. Right now, before you say that, oh, you're white knighting the game, actually, I'm not really even sure if I'm white knighting the game. There was times where I argued against the company of the EXP removal loss because I was like, oh, I guess you guys don't like pearls or people buying Elion's tears when they die and lose the 1% EXP. So, you know, you gotta give them both. You gotta give it both sides of the coin. If you've already triggered and you drank the haterade of the game's gone pay to win, then just move along. Just go away. Seriously. For my opinion, personally, I don't think the game has gone pay to win. You might be like, oh, you're crazy. It's like, there's the whole deal about people saying, like, you get 18 million silver per costume. That's actually kind of true right now. Like, you sell 5 costumes a week, you get 19 mil. Assuming you sell all 5, which you probably will, that's about 360 mil a month or whatever. That's actually not that much. 360 mil isn't too much, and you don't get the full amount of 360 mil. You get either 35% cut off of that or about 18% cut off of the 360 mil. So technically you're only making about 280 mil a month, which is really nothing for 28 days. If you actually play the game, I've got guild members who are at level 56, 57 or whatever. They grind like crazy. Some of them grind like crazy every day. They make about 60 to 90 mil in one day. So 280 mil gain is literally nothing to them. They don't even, and they're whales too. They're credit card warriors. Some of them are credit card warriors, and they're not even buying costumes to sell it on the market because they're just like, it's not worth it from real money versus silver transfer. And they have a lot of disposable income considering I know what they have in terms of like contribution points and like other things. They bought all the convenience items, and even then their power gap isn't exactly high. They're only at the tri-level gear, so I don't know what the whole deal is about this pay to win. The other thing is that now that costumes are being sold on the marketplace by players to players, for only 19 mil, it's really nothing. That's about 2 or 3 hours of grind and you get yourself a full costume set. So really, it benefits the players who don't actually put money into the game. So I don't understand why everybody's yelling about pay to win. I have my game screen recorded here because I wanted to show some things, because I've seen a lot of arguments saying that the costumes are OP, they give stats or whatever. So I'm just going to mouse over here on this costume item here that I have. Equip effect, death penalty 10% decrease. Okay, you know what that actually means? The tooltip is actually incorrect. If you die, you still lose 100% of your whatever penalty is given to you. There's a 10% chance that it'll negate the effect. 10% chance. You know, out of the many times I've died, it maybe only triggered 2 or 3 times. So if that stat is a pay-to-win stat somehow, I have no idea what planet you're born on. The second one, equip effect, jump height 0.5 meter increase. That's so going to help me kill a monster. Third equipment effect, ammo gain plus 10%. I wonder how many people in this game actually talk to the damn NPCs except for myself, because I have 446 energy, and I'm sure not a lot of people are above 400, let alone 300 energy. I could look down my guild list and literally I can tell you, like, look at this, like 200, 300, 200, 100, etc. I'm the only one at 400 in my guild. It's like really 10% ammo gain. That is so pay to win. And finally, the helmet, vision range 10 meter increase. I don't even know what vision range does. It doesn't seem to have done anything. I mean, I've gone to the settings and I just saw, you know, visible distance. You just increase that. Where the heck is it? Vision range right here. You just adjust your vision range. So plus 10 meters. Huh? I don't know what that does. And if you equip all 4 of these, then you get combat EXP gain plus 10%. Big whoop. I get 0.001% per kill. It's so depressing. I don't even go grind, even though I have a 10% bonus. And let's see, I've got a value pack as well. This is the free one granted to my account for having a pre-order or whatever. It's given to a lot of players. You should actually log into your account page on the website. You probably have one to redeem yourself if you haven't yet. And this gives combat, skill, life, horse EXP plus 10%. That's kind of like whatever. I read some arguments people were complaining about, let's pay to win. I'm just like, get real. And 30% bonus to the marketplace sales. That's worded really strangely. They should just be like tax reduction is reduced to like 84.5% instead of 65%, but 30% bonus to the marketplace sales. If you understand what that means, then it is actually properly worded. It's just that the way they deliver information in the game is really piss poor, which probably causes a lot of people to go in a panic and go, oh my god, pay to win. Yeah, like, really, none of these things are like, these bonuses are all just side bonuses. You won't actually win anything unless you're actively playing in the game. The whole concept of pay to win is that if you inject money into a game, you should automatically gain power out of it. It's that is pay to win in definition. For people calling like convenience pay to win, it's ridiculous. That's like saying like, okay, you're not allowed to buy a house. If you buy a house, that's pay to win. And it's like, okay. Like, no, it's not. It's like you can buy houses in the game for free. And you don't need to pay real money for it. Thank God. Holy shit! If that actually ever happened, I'd lose it. I'd actually probably quit. But no, like these conveniences is like 30% bonus in the marketplace sales. I have it on. It's been on for at least 16 days, and I haven't made much out of it. Because I don't sell a lot of stuff on the game. You have to actively sell stuff repeatedly. In my guild, I have like 1 or 2 insane crafters. They're the only ones who really benefit from it, and they do a lot of in-game like economics or whatever, right? And they're like, yeah, this really benefits crafters more than anything. It doesn't benefit like grinders or whatever, that 30% bonus to marketplace sales. Even then, if you're saying like, oh, but somebody could sell like hundreds of mils of things, right? Well, you gotta sell the hundreds of mils of things to begin with, so you better have a lot of items to go through. And if you're just hoarding up like 9 ogre rings, for instance, then why would you need the value pack? Just buy the loyalty pack for 1 day and then just chuck them all in the market. They'll sell immediately. That argument really doesn't fly. Unless you're finding like 50 ogre rings over the course of 30 days, then sure, maybe that'll make a difference, but good luck. That's a lot of RNG to go through. And why you would sell that many to begin with is pointless. Silver isn't really like that big of a deal. It's only meant to upgrade your character. It's not that you can trade it to players or anything. So I really don't understand this pay to win argument. If you got some comments as to why it's pay to win, then leave it in the comment section below. But this is just kind of a side video where I don't see any pay to win here. People aren't getting a Tetzarka weapon out of paying real money for the game. It's you still have to go through the RNG walls. The RNG success and fail rates are still the same. No one's getting more gear out of it. It's I don't understand the arguments. I know some people who have thrown a ton of silver or whatever at the weapons or whatever. They've thrown so much money into the game, and they still don't even have the gear level that like some of my guild members and myself are at. Like I'm at 400 plus gear score. And I've got some other members like in the 360 ranges, and some who have thrown like thousands into the game, and they're still not even above like 320. So, you know, having like this massive diversity within my own like clan here is just, I don't see how pay to win is in effect in Black Desert yet. The things that I would define as pay to win would be like selling energy potions on the cash shop, selling drop chance increase on the cash shop, selling fail stacks on the cash shop. Those would be indefinite pay to win things. Like, you know, buyable fail stacks like the Korean server. I know they have a cap of 10, but going from a fail stack of 30 to 40 is really big difference. Making that stack itself is already really hard. So those are my thoughts on this. I don't see much of this to be pay to win. And finally, it's like, does it even matter to yourself? As right now, they're dancing on a very close borderline, I would say, but it's definitely not pay to win in my books. It's like I've seen a lot of other free to play games do it too, and they're just it's the same thing. It's like people People don't call those pay to win, so I don't understand. The only thing that's different is that there's a $30 entry fee on the game. That's it. And if they open it free to play, then I just expect the developers to either compensate the people who prepaid with that same amount of pearls or in-game currency for opening the doors to free to play, and that's about it. What else are you gonna do? Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Bye bye for now.